Thank you.
I gotta get ice for Mom's because it's
Thank you.
extremely
And
hot.
I'll get a couple of things of ice too and a top.
I'm so ready. Don't sweat it. She'll delve into it and get it all over herself. Right now. The situation.
Situation.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna see what it looks like. I'm just gonna mess around. What? There's a nice cream cheese cake. Can I taste it?
Yeah. She's got her own.
Oh.
This looks good, Barbara. I've never had one, and I wanted to try one.
I've never had it on the special bagel.
Well, thank you for breakfast.
Absolutely.
Barbara brought my breakfast.
Yeah, it's good. Susan's getting ready to delve in.
I'm gonna try.
Look at our
Barbara's
mother.
bagel.
Look at us. We're having company, Mom and I. Susan is delving in on one of my specialties. The green. I've got a new order. Green chili bagel with double egg white, cheddar cheese, and he even put little pieces of bacon. I'm not a big bacon eater, but I didn't tell him to take it off. So we kind of messed up the order, but good. Susan, how is it?
It's really good.
It's good. How's yours over there, sweetie? Oh, because it's a little hot. Be sure that Mom doesn't spill that. Well, it's green chili. Anyway, it's so good. It's a green chili bagel, so it can get a little spicy.
Never had them.
Anyway, it's a little busier today than usual.
So did you?
Mom loves hers. Look at
You
she's got
probably don't
cream
remember,
cheese
but,
all over her face.
Sheila's air conditioning went out
So
yesterday
Susan's talking
in
to Mom.
Houston.
And when I tell her Susan's
She's like,
going,
we're sleeping.
she's more apt to
in
go.
the motor. So
When
there's
it's just us, she's kind of, I'm letting them talk.
on the air mattresses.
Susan's never had one.
Barbara,
Huh?
has Mom's air ever gone out when it was hot where the maintenance had come?
The thermostat was turning off because the line froze up. And then one time there was water in the garage, but when it does go out, if they come immediately. If they can't fix it, they put you up at a hotel. So maintenance, you call them, they come for that one, any water issue. But we've never had to go to a hotel. They've always fixed it. And then they come around once a year and service the air conditioner.
Yeah.
Man, this is good with that little bit of bacon. You know, hang with me. I know what's good.
Exactly. Well, you've gotten it all the time. And I was like, well, I've never had one. But they're so soft, the bagels.
Well, these are specialty bagels, so it's a little different. You can get it on a
regular
one, but I like the specialty. Mom got it once, and I was like, I think I'm going to try that. And I've never gone
the
back.
green chili.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Mom got the jalapeno one, and it was too hot.
Too hot.
Sometimes when you try something, you never go back. And I actually get her to give me a couple. Like I took 3 home. She gives me a freezer bag, and you can just put them. And I put them in the freezer, and then you take it out, put it in the toaster oven.
Already made up.
Oh, just the bagel. Now I bought egg whites and tried to do them at home, but they never taste the same. I told you, Mom inhaled. Our mother has inhaled hers. Look at that.
She was hungry. Because Barbara didn't feed her.
Well, I
She
told
doesn't
Mom.
feed her. She only feeds her.
Last time we ate was 5 o'clock last night.
Well, okay, so I was telling Mom while you were busy. Mark sent me an article to read this morning about when is the best time to eat. And he goes, I win. So I open the article and I start reading it. So really what the article
You
says
just don't want to eat before you go to bed.
is the best time, optimal, is 4 hours before you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And that the minimum is 2. The best is 4, but no later than 2 hours before you go to bed because of your insulin and your melatonin and all this. Okay. So he said, so it would make sense. We eat at 7 or 8. We go to bed at like 1. Barbara, you and Mom eat at around 4 and you go to bed at
never awakened during the night hungry and gone and got something to eat.
Oh no, me neither.
Have you? I think one time I woke up thinking, man, I really didn't eat a lot. Let me just go, that night. Let me put a little something in my stomach. I remember doing that one time, but
I really thought. Always eat dinner.
look at our sweet mode.
I know. Look at her.
How is it? Obviously. I ate one piece. Want a bite of mine? Now the jalapeno one was really well.
Yeah. I mean, there's got a kick to it today. I just read it's chili season in New Mexico.
I love these sandwiches. And the problem is the reason we come down is because
Yeah, you can't make them
you
like
bring
this.
it home, it's soggy.
Oh, right.
And I've made it before. You can make egg white in the pan, but it just doesn't taste the same. I don't know why. It is.
So many schmooze.
So good.
If you bring me a bagel, I go, you want a bagel?
I know all the good places to eat. Susan,
I don't.
you know where the breakfast burritos are really good? Is the Daytime Diner.
Daytime diner?
That diner right there at the Publix where he gets a Subway when you go to the beach.
Oh.
The Daytime Diner, I think is what it's
Is
called.
that what they call it? At Publix.
It's a diner. It's really
Huh.
good.
Where? And which Publix?
The one in Suntree.
The New York one on the corner?
Yeah.
The one we,
No, that's Metro.
oh.
No. You know when we went and got the subs before we went to the beach in that Publix, there was Subway. Over in the corner is a diner. It's
Okay.
called Daytime Diner.
Okay.
Their portions are huge. You know what else? Gail told me,
Brown or?
go Brown, that if you don't want to go all the way down to Kentucky Fried Chicken on Wickham Road, go to the Daytime Diner. That it's really good. It's not too greasy, and their fried chicken, their meal is really good. They give you huge portions. You're not allowed to share. Or they charge you half. No.
If you take it home. So
Their omelet is, their burrito is this big. It's the biggest thing I've
that
ever.
round,
Oh yeah, it's
but
huge.
how long? Just squatty?
Yeah, it's good. Because Mom and I, we've gotten it before. I've gotten it before and I haven't eaten the whole thing. I brought some home. No, you can't share. It used to be owned by this family. They were Greek. It's called the Daytime Diner.
Well,
It's in that shopping center. So here's Publix.
Uh-huh.
If you're coming from where you live,
Uh-huh.
you turn
where
on
you
the right.
live, you're coming.
Yeah, you live. Oh, well, you're
don't
going the
have-
other way.
I'm coming where you live, where the doctor is, right? Isn't he in that?
No, you're all. No, there's a Publix. You know where the Publix is?
Yeah, now I
down
guess
the
where we
corner.
went when Sheila wanted to get the
The
ice
day.
cream.
Okay, there we go. Exactly. When she wanted the Dairy Queen's across the street.
Right. Okay, but where is
The Daytime Diner is it's a restaurant in the corner. It's
Okay.
in the shopping center.
Okay, but in the corner over
Yeah,
here,
in
not
the
on
corner.
the end. So
It's on the end,
okay.
on the north, on the south end. I guess it's the south end.
Yeah,
Wickham
and we
Road.
have been there for
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, I think we
breakfast.
went
I
sometime.
think
We've been there
Easter
before or something. I don't know. Mom and I, we went.
One morning.
Now that we got that all straightened out. Oh my God.
Okay,
I gotta go get a
the
napkin.
real chili.
Nose is running. Anybody need another napkin?
No, I'm good. Yeah, we were talking about that. I told them
That's what
although-
happens when you eat
although
spicy
I missed
foods.
some of that.
I'm gonna get a refill.
the first
I mean,
community
Do you think we enjoyed our
and
meal?
the girl who we went to dinner with, she used to say, I go, I don't recognize
Now
the name, but
it's
I was.
cheap chip time. You always want to be sure you get anything in your
Sheila,
tea.
Jackie,
Spinach. So we're talking
Is
about
he
what
dead?
we do, and I
Is he
tell
dead?
Mom.
I'm sure he's dead.
Eddie Arnold was born. Eddie Arnold is dead, sweetie.
What was he doing?
He was born in check your phone. He was born in 1913 or something like that. So He's
he
dead.
is, yeah.
And every time we listen to
That's
the
all you have to
playlist,
tell
Mom
Mom.
is always like, "Is he still alive?" But we listen to this Eddie Arnold.
No,
playlist.
but you are.
We listen to this Eddie Arnold playlist, and it's so good, isn't it, Mom? Mom taps her little foot when she's. You got anything you want to say, Mom? You sure? You sure? We're just sitting here having a nice breakfast.
Got up and got going.
Susan went and got gas, and now she
I
had.
did.
I introduced her to that
I-
sandwich, and she said it was to die for. She liked it. See, if you
I was
trust my
down to
taste.
like 30 miles. He was
He
90.
had a long life like you, Eddie Arnold.
Eddie
Mom's
Arnold.
like Eddie Arnold.
And
Mom
when
knows
we-
the songs too. You know that
I was
one song, "Lonesome" at the end. What is?
Lonesome Dove, isn't it?
No, it's something. "Lonesome" at the end of "Lonesome" is me. It's good. Mom knows the songs. I go out there. Lonesome is me, the last word.
But you know what?
We
So I would-
really enjoy Eddie Arnold.
In your house,
She used to listen
in
to
your,
Eddie Arnold all
with
the
your
time.
mom. What was it like being these little blogs when they started?
Our mother's
interacting,
engaged in
when you start
conversation
talking
with
to
our
them,
sister,
and they
Sista,
start-
check it out.
Somehow they know words that
Feel. Are you satisfied? Did you have enough to eat? What did you have? Test time. Cream cheese, a bagel. Yeah. What else?
Coffee.
And what else? Absolutely.
Did I pass?
Yeah, you
Did I get
passed
100?
the
100?
test.
100?
Yeah.
100
Mom is so funny. Every night, out of the clear blue, before we go to bed, she asks, "Do I have a car?" And I have to tell her, "No, no car." What did I do with it? This one. I go, "What did you do with it?" Chris, you're getting a Florida ID card next week.
June Reddy O'Connor, which is
Sweet
her
mother. She's
current
got her-
name,
she knows her name.
and in the
June.
front is John Paul Jones.
Catherine.
Or do we do June
Veronica.
Reddy Jones O'Connor or June
Then
Jones
she got into her
O'Connor?
marriage life.
And
Jones.
and
Married
Mary
again, O'Connor.
but Mary likes, and she's like,
She's still O'Connor.
as a courtesy of your retirement, can you get me a
She still thinks she's going to drive. She's not. She's getting a Florida ID. Next
So
week
when
we
we
have an
came
appointment.
here,
Okay, so next week we're going to
Mark had
venture
the
out.
placard with all
We're
this
going to
stuff,
the
and it was
DHS,
MS
the
doctor
Florida
said,
Department of Motor
if you
Vehicles.
want one of those, I'll pay, and
Only
he
about
fills
5
it
minutes
out.
away.
Right?
I have an
And
appointment at
Mark
1
has to
o'clock. Our
fill out
mother
the rest
is
of it.
turning her
Okay,
driver's
so
license
now
in.
they're only
She's
good
going
for
to
4
surrender it.
years, so he has
She's going to get a Florida ID.
renew again. And
Now she has a
he
military
had just seen his MS doctor. He
And
had, you
That's
don't pay
fine,
attention to
but
you
she
get
needs a
notifications.
Florida
Like,
official ID.
And so, but he was
Voting,
going to see
any
his
issues, if she
regular
has to present an ID, she
his
needs a Florida.
primary care. So he went to him and he said, "Do you
My
mind?"
driver's license because you don't drive.
Whips
You
out
don't
the
even have a
form
car.
and-
But
and
she
he had to
doesn't really
fill
care
out
that
the
much.
form.
So,
So I mean, it is.
this is what we've been talking
Except
about.
I told you what happened
Just a
to
few little
Concha.
snippets
Concha, who
of what
cleaned my
we had
house
to talk
forever
about at our
for
breakfast this morning.